I'ma leave. I cheated on the river with Judas. Tearing down the barrel of his gun. Yes, he shot me down. I died and someone brought me back to life. But never to my senses. Pounce on that shit, dance. Pounce on that shit, dance.
Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome to my channel. I don't hit the wrong thing on my phone. Oh, this goddamn remote get on my nerves. I'm gonna have to get a cover to it or something. Nope. Hold on. Okay. Welcome to my channel. So I decided to do this live video because so I put my opinion on TikTok. I'm seeing a lot of people acting like this is a badge of honor when it's really not. And this is very dangerous. We're going to get into how this is dangerous because from what I'm hearing, allegedly, the Bloods have jumped in. And with child, the Rips jumped in, and now the Bloods has jumped in. And the antagonizing that she is doing is causing more harm to none. I was listening, shout out to Nick at night. She was like, listen, she being harmful. I was like, that's all I was trying to say. We both kind of caught on to like, this is harmful because you got to understand, you went somewhere and talked bad about these people. Just like she left without a scratch, they left without a scratch too. And I'm going to show that to y'all. Let me pull up my Instagram because this is sad. This isn't good. And now you're telling your location and all of that. We finna get into it because now I'm hearing that they done came in and the Luds had came in, and now that the Luds is in and it's getting worse. So let's get into it. So she went to Compton for Christmas. Everybody was like, well, she prayed for y'all. And y'all really be, every time somebody prayed, first of all, let me teach y'all something. Don't let everybody pray for you. Their intentions are not always good. So she went to a parade in Compton. The girl had slapped Krishan. It was a girl that pulled her over and had a conversation with her. And in this conversation, I'm not going to show the altercation. But I am going to let y'all see how it started. Hold on. Let me pull up my screen. I'm not going to show the altercation.
I asked it. All right, but it's all
He's saying, I hear what you said about us, but it's all respect, like it's a conversation. You had already antagonized and said some stuff, and I was hearing that she said some effed up stuff. And then they brought this woman with no security, and she was showing out with no security. Ain't got no security. I'm here like that, and that's what antagonized them.
No, I'm not from Baltimore. Where's the restaurant? Is king of class. No. We king of the class. We appreciate you coming up here, but if it was like that, it would she recording.
Okay, I'm not showing that. The girl that was recording hit her.
First of all, Krishan, you back on your story again, lying again. When you first pulled up, bitch, you would not get out that car. The big homies had to come to the car and tell you it was okay and it was safe for you to get out the car.
Nobody plotting on you, bitch.
Nobody never plotted on you. Nobody was worried about you.
You steady keep lying. I know you lying about Tasiki making you eat her coochie, bro. Stop lying on Tasiki, you fucking hoe.
First of all, Krishan, you back on your story again, lying again. When you first pulled up, bitch, you would not get out that.
Hold on.
And you know what? Shout out to Krishan Jr. I will say he is such a beautiful baby. He has such a beautiful, pure soul. When she pulled up, she had that baby head touching his feet. Like, you know, there is a way that you can adjust a car seat And I'm not even saying this to be funny because I don't play about the kids. You can adjust a car seat in a car to where you won't fuck up that baby's spinal cord. Because when I tell you his head was touching his toes, that shit looked painful as hell. Like, ouch. Oh, and you know what?
I went to Compton for the kids. No security. Those girls tried.
Shout out to Krishan Jr.
Hold on. Blueface quit the fake politics. Real. A crip that posts their son's genitals for the world to have forever. Let me tell y'all how I feel about this with this genital talk. If that man said that, hey, Cancer 66, I told y'all before, if that man said, I want you back, she is going to take him back. She is going to run, and them genitals about that baby don't give a damn. She does not give a damn about that child being posted. She does not give a damn. She does not give a damn about that child. It's a clout thing when everyone, including my baby daddy, there's no politics. People want recognition of the story. I seen that camera in my face and straight out. I got it straight out my face in the story. She swung and I got in the field. Literally, she hid behind people and other girls. She wasn't hiding, Krishan. She wasn't hiding. She wasn't hiding. I ain't got no car. I don't even pull off when I go to the car. I have my feet out waiting on my own to pull off. Cause who is anyone trying to put fear in anybody hard? Antagonizing. Never been afraid of death. Nobody can put any type of fear in my heart, respectfully. I went to Compton for the kids, no security. Those girls tried playing, and then I got in the field. Blueface, you scared to go to your own hood, let alone Compton. Nobody got scared of punked six against one straight up. You trying to pick on me on Instagram is pathetic. They got whooped. The girl that tried slapping me was scared to fight. She went 5 girls in some state. Okay, that's what they do, Krishan. They fight together. One fight, all fight. That's how that go. I know y'all watch movies and y'all believe it's a one-on-one. No, baby. That's how they roll. Either side of the team roll. One fight, all fight. They are a family. They fight. Everybody in the field. Okay? Now that she held her own, I give her that. The girls held their own too. Now it was said that the chain was stolen. There was a chain taken. She say still walked out with what I had on, still got my jewelry. Oh Lord. Somebody said we not finna just she can fight and got out alive. Beefing with Compton. It's the last thing on a nigga bucket list for real. It sure is. Nobody wants to beef with Compton. And she's all right. Hold on. So let me stop sharing real quick. Nobody wants to beef with them folks. I don't know why people feeling like this is a badge of honor. If y'all hate Compton so bad, why would she put her son in exactly? Why would she put her son in that situation in Compton? Better, let me say this. Y'all should be glad she got out alive. Now she's antagonizing them. I'm gonna show y'all the antagonization. So, Krishan goes off on Blueface for Trina don't play with the C after the altercation with a group of women at the Compton. You're an F it. Don't care about your son. You showed the world. Girl, stop. Because you sat here, and if he said when he was rubbing on you and you left Junior to be with Carlissa, you did not care about Junior. You did not care about Junior. You got in the car and sped after Blueface. You didn't care about Junior when he was seeing him and you got to rub on him and hold him and all that shit you was doing. You didn't care about Junior beating. Now, a lot of people trying to say this is Blueface's fault. It wasn't just Blueface's fault. Y'all forgot she got into it with Bino. Bino said he was going to get them on her. It wasn't him. So she felt like he should have called. But Krishan, let's be clear. Let's be for real. You say you wasn't fucking with him and you didn't care. Why should he have called for you? Got to your hood with no security. I forgot you in the hood of Santa Clarita. You ain't no rip. You not no SY rip. Stop trying to politic, and a real baby daddy would have would have sunk for me before I arrived at any location because your son always with me. I forgot you were a don't care about your son. You showed the world his hoping it would kill me. Girl, you didn't care about that. And I'm going to say this. Why would you bring your son with no security? Why you didn't just call Carlissa to ask her to watch your son while you handle that? Because you knew what you said and you used your son to protect you. That's how I feel about it. I'm sorry. Listen, y'all can't sit up here and talk crazy about these people and go to their hood like you're untouchable. It does not work. The internet games, they don't play. I don't care if she was in her hometown, in her hood, Philly, New York, Atlanta, Texas, California, Chicago. It's none of that. You cannot do that. And now they're embarrassed. And now this is going to get worse because now they're going to have to feel like they're going to have to come after her again. And that's when people's like, oh, it's done. It's over. No, it's not. This is not Zeus Network, baby. They going to want to come after her ass again. And she going to need the security ante up. Because they're going to want to come after her again. This ain't, y'all thinking, oh, she tagged at it. No. Once they seeing how the internet is playing it, now it's finna be a whole different story. This is real life. I understand y'all pay y'all $5.99 and y'all think it's TV. We fought, it's over. It's none of that when it comes to this gang life. They're about that. They do not care. They don't care. You not a rip. You have an establishment called King of Crabs. You picking and choosing when you want to be from SY and known you from Santa Cruz. Now she antagonized it. See, stop trying to street politics. I'm not hot, and you are, though. You want to seem like you big C when you're a loser. And that's what she posted that. Krishan did up getting into an altercation.
You can't come where? Compton, but look, I'm here, baby. And that.
So basically, they was telling her she can't come there. When they find out she was there, they thought it was sweet. That's what one of the girls said. She thought it was sweet. And it wasn't sweet. Yeah, I don't think she gonna go back. She gonna try to act like she ain't scared though. She gonna try to show but I wouldn't go back if I was her. Let it be what it is, cause everybody know.
More of my hair fall out talking about you need to get the baby, you need to get the baby, you need to call Blue and tell him to get the baby. I said, what happened? What happened? She said some girls tried to jump Krishan in Compton and the baby is with her. Can you please tell somebody, can you please get the baby? I call my son and tell him he need to get the baby. He says, I'm not getting involved in none of that. I'm not dealing with none of that. I said, it's a 911. You need to get the baby. The people done called me. Her pages that don't even fuck with me called me and said, get the baby, get the baby. Okay? That is the only reason.
Say it again, Cancer 66. It's a dangerous game. Exactly. I know you meant to say she was lucky. That's what I said. But now you got her fans calling Callie this and that. But she was lucky to walk away without nobody without no marks. She was lucky. But everybody think it's over. I don't think it's over.
That Jonathan probably called, if he called, and checked in, and he got threw under the bus. Threw under all kind of buses for trying to check. Almost made some check on the baby. So from now on, don't call me. I'm not calling to tell my son, get no baby, no 911. Leave us the fuck alone.
Oh.
Because every time somebody try to help, they get threw under the bus. Now, I asked to get the baby for the holidays because I asked all the kids mothers to get the babies, whether they mad or still have a hair up their ass or not. I don't want them to be able to say I didn't include their child. And when I tried to include the child, she said the Lord, she got to pray to the Lord and see what he say. But I guess she didn't pray to the Lord to see if she could take her baby down there to Compton. So basically what I'm trying to say is I'ma do like y'all said and mind my motherfucking business. That means don't keep inboxing me and calling me to the rescue. Check on the baby. So from now on,
for the people that saying it has with Clarissa, it does, because Clarissa is the grandmother. Krishan grandmother is not in her best to get the child if anything happened. She's not. And that's just being honest, because we are now seeing what's going on with Krishan and their mom. Taseki say she's the only one spending her money for rehabs for their mother. Krishan ain't spending on that. She's not even in a better place to even take the care of the child. That's the only person they got to call. If anything happened, it's Clarissa. So now she's antagonizing. I'm gonna show you how she's antagonizing.
I wanted to let y'all know I'm at the game. And for real, I'm outside. Right here. What's up? Sorry. Of course. I need mustard. Y'all I'm at the game? Sure. As long as you don't want to fight me. Want a picture just to fight?
I want to take a picture.
Not today, Justin. Come tomorrow. I got a lot tomorrow scheduled. Come tomorrow. I wouldn't have took a picture with Krishan after that comment. I wouldn't have took a picture with her. As long as you take a picture and not want to fight. So now she's going to go around antagonizing everybody in California that they want to fight her. Now she's going to walk around antagonizing everybody in California. It's always somebody bigger and badder than you. Don't ever forget that. Yeah, she walked antagonizing.
Love y'all damn. Y'all got mustard? Mustard? Can I get some Cheetos? That's fine. I'll pay for it.
The way she was,
you can take a picture with him? Yeah. We can take a picture. I want. Yeah. Bye, y'all. Y'all at the game? Sure. As long as you don't want to fight me. Want a picture just to fight? Love y'all damn. Y'all got mustard?
I don't know why folks think let me show you. I want to go over to people that is from Compton that had something to say about this. Because like Right 100 say he ain't no hater, but she did her thing. But he also had something to say. I want y'all to hear what he had to say. But he know it ain't finna end how she think it's going in. He ain't crazy. He know.
He still won.
You lost. No, you lost. Where you put the
Nah, she still won.
The fight, yeah, but she lost. She won the battle, lost the war.
She talking about.
You got a jury taking
nigga. She walked out of there.
But you gave the niggas clout a biblical proportion.
I wouldn't give about no jury. She could have had her life took. She could be paralyzed.
Yeah, bro,
she could be closed up. All her teeth gone. That jury.
Hey, what? He said one of the girls he known from over there, and she was just trying to get with that nigga Lemmy.
Oh shit! So they really gonna fight me on that.
But wait, look, check this out though. Like she had an opportunity to walk to.
My thing is, yeah, she held her own, but let's be clear. You just started a war that you don't even want. That when you get tired, all right. They ain't no all right. Like, they are not like what people think. Oh, they did say that. You just started a war.
the car with her chains, but she chose to. Her pride got in the way of it.
Yeah.
And that will be real. You in the middle of Compton. You in the middle of a trip neighborhood. They got the first time and didn't get. We got the initial footage when the bitch slapped her, she didn't get off. But to be able to squabble up and do all
They
that,
not gonna take that shit further.
He still won.
This shit.
You lost. No,
She walked out.
You lost, Wack.
Ain't finna get.
You won.
And then on top of that, you talking about I'm at the game. I'm here now. What you antagonizing? And now this is all on the internet. Yeah, nah, baby. Wack she better get good with Wack and be cool and stand on it and move on.
Bro, she dissed the whole shit in front of a nigga. Twice.
Yep.
Then went down to the parade and was able to squabble up and walk out. You won. Bro, she dissed the whole shit in front of a nigga. Twice. Then went down to the parade and was able to squabble up and walk out. You won.
All right. So now everybody kind of like, yeah, okay, they cool with that. But we know, like, people that's from there know how they get down. These the girls, they have no marks on their face. Exactly. Now she in some shit. I don't think she can get out of this shit.
No filters. Nobody has no marks on their face, not a scratch.
No,
nothing.
she did not.
She did not do shit.
How did the clip look? It's
y'all got the end of the fight. That was the ass end of it.
You had to be there to see it, ma.
Thank you.
Nobody got dropped. No, nothing. No, and she did not get jumped.
Slapped and you never even fight me.
She did not get jumped, bro. She fought one, and then right when she got done, then I went in. Babe, come on.
Period. And you calling the homies talking about, oh, you want to fight the bitch that slapped you? Bitch, I'm not hiding. We can get that. Hey, this
on camera like a mukbang. Baby girl just wanna be my baby girl.
Stop fucking with Blueface, bitch.
You gonna get beat up again?
He said, don't play with the LA AIM culture. You will get slapped in your itch for some ish you don't know about.
On camera like a mukbang. Baby girl just wanna be my baby girl.
So he ain't the only person that said that. Yeah, she might want to leave him alone. She might want to leave him alone. Yeah, Justin, you can hang out tomorrow. She might want to leave him alone because let me see what the Compton folks had to say about this. And I'm glad that, see, these kids, this young generation just watched a documentary about Diddy. But they don't even know the whole logistics of that hip hop culture, what it was. It's to me, this is giving female East Coast versus West Coast stuff. And it's crazy to me because I'm glad I grew up around that to see, like, you just don't play like that. And they don't know about that. They don't know. Okay, so this girl here, she is the queen of Compton. We're going to listen to what she got to say. She don't TikTok.
Compton. And today I found it to be very imperative that I get up on this here internet and just offer my opinion about the things that transpired yesterday. Being that I am who I am, and Compton is a city that I represent, that I love, that I'm born and raised in. I find it very important to speak on this topic. Me growing up in Compton, I know the narrative that comes along with Compton, the idea, the theories. And I always wanted to change that. That's why I represent what I represent, how I represent it. With that being said, I don't usually partake or participate in the Compton Christmas parade at all. You know, not that it's a bad thing. I love the city. I love our people. I just believe that the original idea for the Compton Christmas Parade was to celebrate the city, to recognize the talent, and for the kids, you know. But as growing up throughout the years in Compton, I've seen that it's become like a shit show. You know, people go there because they enemy is there, or it's beef there. It had really stopped being about the kids. So it's just something that I don't partake in, and I never cared to. And this year has proved the point in which why I don't. I decided to participate this year. I didn't get my own. With the Compton Christmas Parade, anybody from the city could really, if you have like a business or whatnot, you could apply to be a part of the parade. And you know, you go and you let them know, hey, my name is this. This is what I want you to say. Announce me as this. I just don't do that. I kind of stay on. I keep my head on the swivel. I don't trust nobody, and I feel like once you reach a certain level, and I'm not like this big old star, but I know people want to touch me for. I know I got haters. I know it's real outside. So I kind of I play. I step correctly, you know. So this year, I decided to ride with the Compton Cowboys. Shout out to the Compton Cowboys. And the kiddos, the future Compton Cowboys and Cowgirls, and it was lit. It was a beautiful thing. I was honored, you know, that they allowed the Queen to ride with them this year. Um, and I want to talk about Krishan Rock because I'm pretty sure it's a lot of like different people that was riding in the parade. You know, when you're in the parade, like the cars ahead of me, I really can't hear what's going on with them or see who it is. The way that they have you enter when you're riding the parade, because I rode on the float for the Compton Cowboys, and so I couldn't hear or see anything ahead of me. I could just hear and see what was going on, you know, in our section when we came up. So Krishan Rock, she spotted us, you know, and we locked eyes. And I was on the floor with the kiddos, and she felt very comfortable. I seen her. She caught eyes. I seen her, and she was walking over to the float, and I'm like, come, bitch, come on, nigga.
Ah, what's poppin'? Shout out to the Compton Cowboys, Deshaun. I got the Cowboys.
So I'm like, you know, boom. So I helped her get up on the float. And, you know, she just had this smile on her face. You can check my story. You can see it. I'm like, Krishan, what's up, nigga? Like, you know, give a shout out to the Compton Cowboys, you know, and she did. She was in love with the kids. So when she said she came there for the kids, she definitely came there for the kids. You know what I'm saying? I think her intentions were, you know, to come for the kids. I don't think she came there to get into it with any Compton Crips or any Compton Pyrus, but it is Compton, and this is just it just happened. You know, it is what it is. Um, so I can honestly say that Krishan Rock was a vibe. She was sweet. She was genuine. And I don't think that she really came there on no bullshit. Okay. Um, I must say that I'm highly disappointed. And the reason why is because not exactly that anything transpired, but probably how it went down. And I think it affects me as well, and anybody from Compton, because, you know, when I'm looking at the blogs, TMZ, Shade Room, Neighborhood Talk, it's like Compton is weak as fuck. Compton girls, Compton.
That's what they are saying. And they do not like that. They're saying, oh, they weak as fuck. And that's why I'm telling people, stop saying that, because that's not true. And it's a dangerous game to do that in Compton, because you're putting people in positions they don't have to be in. Compton isn't weak. She did, first of all, when she came, she knew she said that stuff about them people. Yeah, she was there for the kids, but she could have said, can we have it somewhere else? Can we do this? She doesn't have a team, to me, that cares about her safety and treat her as she needs to be treated. Krishan don't have a team. She needs a team. Okay, that's the one thing. And you got to understand, like I said before, you come on and you want to feel like, oh, I fight, I do this, I can fight. That's all the energy you put it out. You can't put that energy out with people that love to fight, and you don't know what they're going through. So she's right to say she felt upset, because why would you deem down Compton is weak, Compton is that, over some Krishan?
And Crip girls. You know, I'm not an active gang member, but nigga, I grew up around Crips. You know, my family is Crips, and I have some Pyro family members, but I got Crips on all sides. You know, This is why I was born and raised in it. I didn't choose the game bang. That's not nothing that I ever wanted to do. I didn't think I could get rich or successful off game banging, so that's not nothing that I ever wanted to do. But I do understand the politics of it. So what I will say is, the girls that did do it, I know one of them. She's a to me a future boxer. I always talk to her about it and think she should box because she do got some hands on her. You feel me? Whatever y'all think about the video, that's on y'all. Like, I'm not here to talk about that. Krishan did her big one. I won't lie about it. This is what Krishan does. But what I don't like about it is, well, what I would say is, of course, people clout chase. Of course, people want to get their moment. Krishan Rock is in the hood. She's in Compton. Nigga, somebody got to get their moment. I don't agree.
I'm finna be honest with you. If Krishan didn't come on here fighting like she was big dog and she did like something else and changed from that and did something else, she would have got some respect. She would have got some love. That's just being my personal opinion.
With how it was gotten, because I don't, that's not what I do. If I seen Krishan, like shout out Compton Cowboy, shout out the Queen of Compton, like we gonna do that and probably work. I'm not gonna get at her on no clout chasing moment because that could go left. It may not get you what you want out the situation. So I don't respect the way it was done. I feel like I have to be honest though, Krishan, she came and when she was talking to the girls, I think she was pretty sweet. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she should have had bodyguards. I don't understand why she was walking around in the city of Compton, knowing that people hungry outside, for whether it be for clout, whatever the case may be, and you outside, you somebody. So of course niggas gonna try to get that up off you. You feel me? So one of the young ladies had a camera, like, and Krishan like tried to look at her phone and see, like, are you recording me? And I think Krishan wasn't wrong for wondering if the girl was recording her, but I don't think I would have touched her phone because I already know how these girls think out here. And it ain't about being scared; it's about
protecting yourself.
You put your hands on me, we dying or we going to jail. It's just that's why I don't even play games. I don't do that. But anyway, long story short, shit, the story is long. When she touched the girl's phone, she didn't grab it like aggressively. She didn't. I think that she kind of like just touched it, like, let me see. And to me, it was.
I don't think Queen of Compton knew what transpired because, like she said, I'm not knocking down what she said. She said everything she said, but I don't think she knew what the beef was before the girl got there. You know what I'm saying? So of course she gonna say, "Hey, shot this out, do that." She gonna feel this way how she feel because she don't know the bad story. She's not dealing with that. She just wants Compton to be looked at differently, and I understand that.
It wasn't a bad gesture. It wasn't one that called for slapping. I felt like that was a clout chasing moment. Hopefully you got your moment. Hopefully it works for you. But what I will say is that Tati the Beast, which is one of the girls that I know, when she said, but you go with Blueface, Krishan, she's dating Bloods and she's dating Crips. So when you're in a Crip environment, you cannot refer to or use the word crabs. You just can't. And I don't know if Krishan knows how offensive that is.
Yeah.
And I don't think that she meant to offend the girls particularly, or even the guys. That's why one of the guys was like, I'm gonna just walk you back to your car, because I don't think she really understands gangbanging. But when you use the word crab to reference Crips, it's ugly. That's just a disrespectful word. So I know that she meant that toward her baby daddy, which is Blueface. She was calling him, she said king of the crabs.
But she's right. She's right. You can't say that. She's right. If you say that to him and they know he is with them, because remember, Blueface sister didn't come out and say she had them Crips, them Rips jump her. Remember that? When they put her out the house, right? You just because you sleep with him don't mean you affiliated, Krishan. The sister even said it, that he called them that day that they fought Krishan and they got into it because she called him that. Because he is affiliated. So yes, you do that to him. They don't give a darn if he's famous or not. You getting that. So it's not about no clout of that. It's because of what she said. And then she didn't say it once. She said it in their face. So prior to that, she said that about them as well. Bino had some, the Bloods done entered the chat from what I heard. I'm going to play that content creator because of Bino. This is getting ugly.
Now, if these girls would have got upset about that, being that they're Crips, now, mind you, I don't, this ain't how I get down because I stay away from all the ignorance. But being that I grew up in it, the girl should have got down and said, hey, look, you're going to have to run that Krishan one-on-one. You disrespecting the Crips. That because that's the way LA and Compton politics work. That's the only way I would have respected it. But the girl barely grabbed her phone. She's like, she's recording. See, let me see. And then you hit her like, I gotta keep it real. I don't fuck with that. I didn't think that was the proper way to do it. But I mean, when you need a moment and you trying to get on and you desperate for it, that's what you gonna do. You feel me? And I can't say that I'm not mad at the mentality. I would never move that way. But anyway, because it's not respectful, it's not what I represent. But I feel like Rashawn handled her business. She definitely did that, especially being that it was only one of her. I am embarrassed for the city. We got them talking about Crip girls and Crip and Compton taking L's, and Compton just don't look good right now. So I felt like it was very imperative for me to speak on the situation, my opinion, and break it down as far as I know. But when I met Krishan, she was dope. You can check my story, check her out. She was there for the kids. She did use the word crab. That's not a good word to use, but I don't think she grabbed the phone aggressively enough to be getting slapped. And of course, when you put your hands on somebody, then you got to deal with what comes after that. So yeah, that's just my take on it. And then there's some other fuckery that happened at the Compton Christmas parade that I'll get into later, but it's a legal matter, so I'll talk about that later on. But yeah, it's the queen. That's my opinion on everything.
So as she said, she didn't, but at the same time, she was wrong for that. And this is bad because now you got people feeling like, all right, I'm gonna play somebody else, but basically she got it out because everybody calling them weak. Yeah, like she said, you can't be touching nobody's stuff. That's not how they roll. They gotta understand. Some of these girls feel like they stuff have been took from them. You know what I'm saying? Like the environment. Not saying the environment like that, but you know what I mean. And it's kind of like, damn, that's just like you go. Somebody had got robbed before, right? But then you come and just snatch some shit like they're not triggered. They gonna want to pop off. You took something from me. That's mine. That's how people think. That's how they feel.
Take on it. And then I'm not saying nothing else. The dudes that was out there. The dudes. The OGs, the big homies. Get y'all little homegirls. It was no men out there that could control that situation.
No, they separated them.
That's another prime example of Compton and LA. LA over here. The boys would have been able to control some situations and orchestrate some stuff to make some stuff happen. Y'all.
I think people missing the context that it was what she did. Oh wait, ET said something. Hold on.
Now y'all help me understand, because
It's
I'm just a
ET
little
from
confused
Compton.
as to
I
why
want to
ET
see what
was
she
saying
had to
anything
say.
about Krishan. Talking about some, I know them, I know what she said, I know what they said, this and that, and you can't just be saying da da da, and them
You
was different
can't.
stuff. They might have slapped her, but she still whooped their ass.
You can't. You can't say that. You can't say that. Like people say, they know.
All that shit happening, calling Crips crabs. They caught up to you now, huh? I said that shit hopping game is not gonna end well. Yeah, you came out.
So let me break it down for people that don't understand. When she left Blueface, when he was locked up, she was talking mad ish while she was jumping on another ping at the time. The ping that exposed her. That's now with Masika, allegedly. Do as you please with that.
In that fight on top. But that's just the only start. You keep testing how far you could go with this shit, you're really gonna find out. You're gonna run into some bitches who really don't give a fuck, don't got shit to lose, and gonna really do some damage. And everybody else around you gonna get hurt too. Stop trying to test these people gangster. Like, really, I don't know why you feel like you untouchable. And you being Krishan Rock ain't holding no weight out here in these streets, clearly. It's not stopping shit. All that said happening, calling Crips crabs.
She did.
Okay, Krishan and Compton. So I see some of you guys like going back and forth. Ooh, she won. No, she put in work. Oh, she held her own. Oh no, the other people won. They slapped her in the face. All that. Okay, this is from a mature point of view. Okay, that was young girls that got into a fight with Krishan. All right, this is going to escalate. If Krishan doesn't go home, this is going to escalate. This is just the beginning. That's how beefs go, get into a few fist fights, but then things escalate to beyond fist fights.
Yep.
And the fact that she had Junior there with her after being told that they don't want her there and her kind of taunting, like, oh, I'm not afraid.
Taunting.
And she brought her son there. And some of you guys that are her fans are still kind of like cheering this on, like you're impressed that she took her son to Compton and made it out without a lot of bruises on her face, or that she actually fought back and did well. Like, you see that as that's the moral of the story for you. Do you guys not realize how this can go south really quickly? And we're talking about a woman that's out of town. Who's going to help her? Marsh is from up north, I think. Where's DJ Sky? I don't even know where she's at. She's probably still at Betty's. Who knows? Those girls aren't going to be able to help Krishan. Krishan needs to go home. And she needs to take Junior home. Because this is going to do nothing but escalate. This isn't over if she stays here. It's not over.
It's not over.
Okay, Krishan.
She needs to go back to Baltimore. She needs to go back. I want to know if I got any OGs in the chat. Let me know if y'all remember all that shit that happened back then with this shit like this. How that shit popped off with East Coast versus West Coast. This is what this shit is starting to gear up to be again. I don't need a one in the chat. I don't even know why she was there anyway. This is what she had to say. And I'm gonna play another.
So the girl that's coming.
That I want to put a one in the chat. If you my OG and you grew up around the East Coast versus West Coast with Biggie and Pac and all that, we not talking about no documentary. We talking about how things was going on because it was deeper than what people are saying. Put a one in the chat. Let me go ahead and play what she had to say.
Coming at me, right? I didn't even know she coming at me, but she's smiling. She's trying to act like she cooler, like she chilling. I'm looking at everyone for her. Because if you try, like, if anything, I kind of was like kind of caught off guard. Because the girl was recording. I put her camera down. She think she going, oh, okay, move out the way. You think you going to swing on me?
All right, True Slayer.
No, Black Eye.
Not True Slayer. Ain't this what this reminded you of? It's bad.
No, busted lip.
Home.
Oh, yeah, I just punched Krishan. Okay, move out the way, y'all. Krishan, get in the car. Stop touching me. I'm trying to help you. You're not trying to help. Get out my face. I don't know you. Straight up. You need to... No, I don't. I don't need to do nothing. I'm not listening to nobody. Straight up. Like she chilling. I'm looking at everyone for her. But then I just start realizing, like, everybody that's trying to fake, act like they trying to break it up is trying to fight me too.
As much as I don't fuck with Krishan, she held her own in Compton. Like, that girl slapped her. Krishan got her lick back. Like, she got her lick back. If y'all ain't see that video, yeah, they was trying to jump her. But Krishan held her own. And you know what? I ain't with no mama fighting in the middle of the street, but that she slapped you. And you should have grabbed her phone. because you shouldn't have grabbed her phone, Krishan. But you got your lick back. Now, if one thing Krishan gonna do, she gonna get her lick back. She gonna fight back. Like the way she was, girl. Y'all would have had to jump team her in order for her to lose. Where the fuck is? I thought you was be holding.
But let me tell you something. That's how they do. One fight, all fight. That's how they do. Exactly. That's why we're telling them, because they feel like, oh, this is validation. No. We telling y'all that was just the beginning. That shit finna go further than north. And they keep playing. It's
clear than doubt.
Thank you, there.
Krishan, get your ass out of Compton, because they coming for you now. Like the way you just, they coming after you now, girl. Get your ass out of Compton now. I hope you're not there as we speak. As much as I don't fuck with Krishan,
for real, like she need to get up out of there. Like seriously. All right, let me play. Shout out to eToxic Tea Lounge. I offered to share her stuff. And she has some things to say. She been following Krishan and her mess for a minute. So shout out to her. She's been following since the Blueface debacle and all of that going on. That's been a while.
Blogs and stuff, they trying to make it look like, oh, because of what her and Blueface got going on, people basically set a fair game on. She held her own. It's a no.
Okay, so let's just fast forward to the girl who slapped the shit out of Krishan, because this is what basically she's going to be known for, slapping the shit out of Krishan. Okay?
I'm not gonna cap. I'm tired of y'all fucking with me. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Oh, and you know what? Shout out to Krishan Jr. I will say he is such a beautiful baby. He has such a beautiful, pure soul. When she pulled up, she had that baby head touching his feet. Like, you know, there is a way that you can adjust a car seat. And I'm not even saying this to be funny, because I don't play about the kids. You can adjust a car seat in a car to where you won't fuck up that baby's spinal cord. Because when I tell you his head was touching his toes, that shit looked painful as hell. Like, ouch. I'm gonna get you on a shih tzu, nan and a boo boo, bitch. I slapped you.
So like I stated, I DM'd her, right? So this is the girl who slapped Krishan. Hey, so how did the whole thing start with Krishan? Was she getting pressed about the Crip disrespect, or was it something else? People are insinuating that y'all did it for clout to get on baddies or something. What's tea? She said, I don't do anything for clout. The Crip disrespect, and then she stated, then she started disrespecting our older homies, and they said she had to go. Nobody jumped her. Nobody robbed her.
Okay.
So that is part one. I said, yeah, because the internet streets are saying y'all took a chain or chains, jumped her, and she whooped y'all, etc. So is this issue over with?
Baby, this ain't good. This ain't good. So she's putting something else to the streets of what it is, and it really wasn't that.
Then she said she took the chains off and then went live lying, saying she got robbed. Then she sent me a video clip of some evidence, and we just seen it with Krishan taking off her chains. In video, taking off her chains. And this was after the fight. Okay? So, I don't know what's going on, but yeah. So, let's continue. Child, was it her who started that she got robbed rumor, or the blogs? Because she just posted up holding her chains, saying she walked out with what she walked in with, and she still got her chains. Some guy who was recording in one of the clips said they trying to take her chains or something. I don't know. Maybe that's how it started. But either way, she got her chains, and clearly it wasn't no robbery. But is the issue over with y'all or her, or other members is getting hurt? And she said she started that first. Then I said, okay. Shoot, I gotta look back because I don't I do so much content I can't keep up with every detail. So is the issue over? Okay, so I just wanted to know, was the issue over? Then she put the I don't know.
It ain't over.
I said, child, I guess we gotta sit back and see.
It ain't over. It's not over.
Because what else can we do? Nothing. And just to let y'all know, right? when I DM anybody, I get straight to the point. I don't sugarcoat, kiss ass, do all of that. So my delivery is regular. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I just be regularly being myself, asking questions, and just responding how I usually will respond. Like in my YouTube videos, comment sections, whatever, I'm still myself. So if anybody is triggered by me getting into anybody DM asking any type of questions to get whatever information and tea that I need for my content, that's a you problem. PSA.
Don't start with me. Yeah, y'all know I'm stupid. Don't start with me. I told y'all though. Didn't I called it. They even put me on the blogs. I called it. I said you cannot, like, you Crip or blood. I don't give a fuck. I know I'm a blood. Like, Crip or blood, you cannot come out here trying to learn gang politics. First off, if you're not even a gang member, you need to stay up out the scene and out of the shit. But when you sitting around there claiming shit, thinking that gonna slide for you, didn't nobody slide for you. Who slid for you? You had to slide for yourself. And it ain't, I'm gonna call it again. It's not over, y'all. This think she could just come to LA and be untouchable. Nobody is untouchable in LA. Like, I don't give a fuck who you is. But yeah, that's the way the cookie crumble. Be safe out here, or take your ass back home. I'm just sitting here like, God damn. Y'all didn't get her, though. Y'all didn't, the way y'all was supposed to get her, y'all didn't get her like y'all was supposed to get her. I'm going to need a redo. I'm going to need a motherfucking redo. Y'all need to get that bitch. Like, get her. Get her in. Because y'all didn't do y'all job. She walked away like regular. Like, where is the scars? Where's the blood? Like, where, come on. Y'all had to come a little harder than that. The slap was the shit, though. The best shit about the whole shit was the slap. It was just the slap. It was the slap for me. So you get your cookies for the slap. But the rest of that shit, that little, And y'all niggas that was politicking, holding them back, y'all should have let them run that. Y'all should have let her get packed out. She don't come out here disrespecting. I don't give a fuck. Like, y'all should have let her get packed out on some real shit. Them had to be some Crips that got her. Because, had to be the Crips. Because I think the Bloods would have did her in. But she didn't do nothing to the Bloods. I just didn't like the fact that she was claiming to be. Like, I'm a B. I don't like claim that never got put on.
Now, that's what pissed them off, too, because she claiming stuff that she don't know nothing about.
They say they from. That's my only issue. But kudos to the Crips, but y'all didn't get her how y'all was supposed to get her. The Bloods would have fucked her over. And the Blood wouldn't have been holding none of the bitches back. That's some Crip shit. Like, that's some friendly shit right there. Y'all a little bit too nice. I'm gonna need y'all to roughen up a little bit. Toughen up a little bit, get in there again. See, y'all been waiting to hear me talk. I've been quiet the whole mother time. And I wish I could go live because I would address some of you guys' messages that's in my DM. Like, whew. I wish I could address them all, but I can't address them all. But everybody that says she stood on 10 toes. Yeah, she probably did stand on 10 toes, but if they would have let that girl get packed, like all them bitches, you didn't see all the bitches trying to run up? Them niggas was holding them bitches back. They weren't supposed to do that. I don't give a fuck. That's against LA code, nigga. You don't hold no bitch back. A street fight is a street fight. If you get packed out, you get packed out. You live again and get packed out again. You feel me?
Oh, man.
So, I am so disappointed with some people on this goddamn internet. It is crazy. Okay. I never would have thought.
Never.
That Krishan getting allegedly jumped, slapped, or whatever is going to make people have a change of heart and actually start showing sympathy for her. And I'm talking about the ones that feel really strongly about her being a really bad person and they don't rock with her and stuff like that. You know, like me. I don't like her. Right? Do I feel sympathy for her? Hell goddamn no.
No,
I got put a whole goddamn list out. But y'all can do that research and do.
Now, I'm going to tell y'all why she ain't got sympathy for her. Krishan was talking her fans to talk cash shit about anybody that talked about her. She did. And they have sent her threatening letters. Now, she wasn't saying nothing rude about her, but they were sending threatening letters. They tried to dox this girl. They threatened her with emails. They did a lot of stuff.
Do that all on your own. Okay? All I gotta say is I don't feel no sympathy for her. Okay? This is just another situation for her to play victim. Even in that same clip. Now, she didn't learn her lesson from the 20v1. When the Crip guy, you know, when she called him a crab.
She did.
And he said that was disrespectful and stuff like that. And she said, oh, just, you know, like teach me. Give me the knowledge. Right? So she knew from 20v1 that calling a crab is disrespectful, right? So I end this video with the one who slapped her, because this is her viewpoint of her recording, right? Why she like, oh, he's the king of the crabs, like king of the crabs. Like she was trying to make it a joke.
You know how you want to really call it trash. I just a clip maker. I asked it. I asked it. All right, but it's all respect. You know how people like say wicked and stuff? I don't know this word. No, I mean, you know I'm not from Baltimore. Well, his restaurant is King of Crabs. No. He King of the Crabs. We appreciate you coming up here, but if it was like that, it then she recorded. Like, see? Don't record.
You cannot call King of, you can't do that. He called it the restaurant because he sells seafood freaking boil. You set your tail there trying to talk to his mom at the grand opening because he got out 2 weeks prior to that and was sitting there eating a damn crab boil. Yeah. I'm waiting on him. I'm waiting on him to come home. That's not why I'm not with B no more. I'm sitting here waiting. She got all done up because she thought. And then when Clarissa said that she messed up him coming home, y'all forgot she left. Everybody would say, well, her baby was there. I say the same thing. This is the same woman that has left her child and sped off. Clarissa had to pick the baby up because she just left him there to chase Blueface. Come on now. Come on. If we can talk about Olivia and her bad parenting, we got to put her in there too. She can't be exempt.
Don't grab my phone from me. Don't grab my phone from me. Don't grab my phone from me. Is you cool? Don't grab my phone from me.
Came up.
But you didn't learn your lesson from the 20
minute. Hold on. I didn't see that angle. Come back. Hold on.
Don't grab my phone.
Look how they walk. Don't grab my phone from me. With their hands in their pocket.
Don't grab my phone from me.
They standing there just looking. They just walked up. Everybody just stopped. Like, we fighting or what? Are we like, that's what we getting? Are we fighting or what? What are we doing? Okay, yes, she here, but what we doing over here? That's what it looked like. Hold on, y'all. I'm finna try to find her. Yeah, this gonna forever be the girl that smacked Krishan. Like, you know, did she make her page private? No, she got a lot to say though. I think she got the whole video. I wish I could show it to y'all, but they get mad, so.
You cool? Don't grab my phone from me. Don't.
But you didn't learn your lesson from the 20v1. This is what I be talking about. This posted to my responded to my story and said, right, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's switching up now. Nobody's standing on nothing. Even some of the T pages being fake. The F crazy. I said, well, I guess I'm a strong hater. They already call me a hater now. I'm not switching up like everyone else. Watch. They really fell away. People are going to fall away because they feel like, oh, because I feel sympathy for her, everybody else got to. No. So I received the message. Girl, why am I sitting here? Just came out the mall and Krishan Rock is at the car wash changing her clothes. She's living out of this car. Junior is stuffed in a stroller. He is dirty with pajamas on. We got into it earlier.
What?
Okay, so now we're about to get into more of the situation. Okay, so she had sent me the video.
Wait a minute. Oh no. So what's going on with her situation? Oh Lord have mercy. Now remind you, she did get kicked out that hotel. So I don't know if she banned from going to hotels or what. But come on now. Come on now. No, baby. Her sister just bought a big old house, and she was now. Why you just gonna call your sister? Y'all might let me tell you something. Instead of you trying to make Taseki look bad, Taseki won't let you be out there like that in that big ass house she just brought. Come on now.
So originally, this was the story.
Can someone please send me a clip where Krishan was really whooping someone? I didn't see no scratches, bruises, or nothing on those two females. She didn't have none either. Now let's make that fair. She didn't have none either. What did it say? I didn't see a bunch of females jumping her either. It was more like tag team. I'm still searching for clips of an actual jump. The man was breaking it up in the way the whole time. For real though. No real fighting happened.
Of mine that she responded to. I said, "Can someone please send me a clip where Krishan was really getting whooped, like really whooping someone?" I didn't see no scratches, bruises, or nothing on those two females. I don't think no one whooped anyone, to be honest. I didn't see a bunch of females jumping her either. It was more like a tag team. I'm still searching for clips of an actual jump. The men was breaking it up and in a way the whole time, for real. No real fighting happened. That's how I feel. I felt like, yeah, there was some punches being thrown, and
it wasn't like the girl said that she showed. They didn't get down. I mean, they didn't get down. Like, I thought when they said, I'm like, oh my God, did they get down with that girl? Like, what happened? Nobody got a chance. She hit her back. It was that. The reason why they stopped it, like Wax said, because if it would have got down, it would have went to a whole different level. They did right by getting her in the car and taking her home, because if they would have got down, ain't no telling what would have happened.
It is what it is, but it really wasn't given. Oh my God, she got jumped. She's hurt so badly, and she effed up everybody, and everybody is just lumped up somewhere. It wasn't given.
It wasn't given that.
Okay, so it wasn't a jump. The guys were holding all the girls back, so it was like a tag team for real. Krishan didn't do anything. She didn't even really connect any of her hits, though. My people is the one that slapped her. If you want to talk to her, she's willing to talk. And Tati, that's the one who was fighting her the most in that video you seen of her fighting a girl. Tati, that was at the end of the fight. Tati was really like hitting her. Okay, so now we're getting more into what the person situation to get yourself in, jail. So y'all can pause this. I said where was Junior. I said I seen the blood female saying whatever. And just basically let her know that I DM'd one of the girls. I wasn't sure who it was at the time. Y'all can pause to read the rest of that, okay? Okay, so no, they were trying but didn't. Yeah, she was supposed to get packed out. That's why all those girls was trying, but the guys was holding them back because the guys had another angle. They wanted to be friend her and be nice to her so they could rob her later. My whole family on my father's side is 5 generations of gang culture. I'm not even a gang member, but when she said crab, I was lightweight offended and wanted something to happen to her because she's disrespecting my entire family, my brothers, my uncles, and she really walking around here like she untouchable. That's why I hate that they didn't even get her the way they want to get her. And Tati told me she wasn't even gonna try and fight her. She really wanted to explain to her that she has to watch her mouth out here in California because people got offended, and she tried to act dumb. Like, well, Blue is a Crip and his restaurant is called House of the Crab. She was acting dumb. Right. That's what I said. She was trying to be funny. Like, girl. And then I said, I was about to say, it's okay, laugh out loud, because she said, the book or whatever. Yes, I get that, though. She's doing this to herself, though. So, I mean, she know what she's doing. She just played dumb so people can feel sorry for her. And then she does something again. No one humbled her yet. It's kind of sad for real. Junior, actually. It's kind of sad for Junior, actually, because while she throwing up sets, she not even in her child's needs. Because while
she does throw up sets. We have seen it. And it's kind of like, what are you doing? I don't like it. You have that little boy to think of. You got things, like I said before, and I say it again. Krishan leaving Zeus was supposed to be the turning point for people to pick up for her. Krishan has caused so much trouble, she can't even get a brand deal. The one that was on Beauty in Black, the one with the color hair, she was on Baddies. Before that, she was a YouTuber. When she left Baddies, we now seen her get a Netflix check. Most of the girls that leave Baddies has done something with themselves. So I'm trying to figure out in my mind, okay, since it's Christmas time, why don't you do the same? Scotty got EP credit because I said something about it. But Scotty can run if she want to leave Zeus. She could pick up somewhere else and run full throttle. What is wrong with you? Your sister was on Tubi movies. Taseki was in 2 Tubi movies. Come on now. And still getting paid every time it stream with another comedian that started off of social media. No brands are going to want to work with her.
She's throwing up sets. She's not even in her child needs her the most. What? I don't know what the hell I was saying, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so Tati is the one I'm speaking to. So I'm letting her know Tati, the one who. So actually, I was speaking to Tati, the one who fought Krishan. That's who I was speaking to in a DM. Okay, I keep getting it confused. I don't know. Okay, so Tati is the one that fought her, not the one that slapped her. I say yes, I know. I thought I knew, child. I was getting confused. So is it true what Krishan said? The one who slapped her, Krishan asked her for a fade, and she sent other girls to fight. She a crib, she's down, but not one of our heavy hitters. Okay. The girl that slapped her didn't ask anybody to fight her. The girl that slapped her isn't scary. She would have ran that fade. But Tati tried to talk to her first. But she knows that she will have to press her because her homeboy put a green light out and she was supposed to fight her if she got disrespectful, and she did. It was another girl next to the one that slapped her that told all the little homegirls to pack her out, and that's when everybody started to come. Okay, so the plan was for Krishan to really get violated by every criplet that was over there, okay? They said that listen, to be taught a lesson, it ain't supposed to be no little slap on the ass, okay? So that's basically what people were saying. Like, people were saying y'all didn't do what y'all was supposed to do, but now people's going to try to prove a point, chat.
Exactly. And that's what I was saying on my TikTok. They feel like people got to understand how this works. They gonna feel like you didn't do what you were supposed to do, and now she around him. I'm at the gang. Long as you don't want to fight, doing all of that. Now they're going to come in and feel like, oh, you ain't learned enough. There was no need for her to say that. There was no need because you jumped. I'm gonna say this before and I say it again. This is like Olivia 2.0, the little sister too. She ain't like majority of the people. Just because you hopping on that don't mean you that. That's who they are. You just hopping on that. Just because you it's like giving the white woman, in no shade if you are white in here, duck, because half of y'all don't feel that way, but y'all said there are women like Olivia. Let's pull that in. She had a baby by a black man. And she feels like her mother, who was white, had a baby by a black man. So her mother probably felt like at the time she could say nigga or any other racial slur. Olivia feel like she could talk about women darker than her to be house niggas. Just because you pushed out a dark man baby, don't make it that you are fully black or you know what that is. You feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, just because you hopped on that man and pushed out his child, don't make you that. Just because Tanya slept with Pookie, who probably is a felon, don't make her a felon. You feel what I'm saying? She could be a nurse. That don't mean that's who you are because you jumped on somebody and gave them a just too, like, come on now. Like, we got to stop that. You jumped on this man, pumped him up, whatever, and now you thought you was that. Now y'all broke up. You thought you can diss. And they saying, no, that ain't how they roll over here. So now you got a target with motherfuckers because you thought you was Billy Badass. Now, nobody didn't mind you holding your own, but now it's a problem because now they're looked at as weak. Now you done started some shit for sympathy and payola. Crazy work.
After Rock got slapped, the girl did ask for a fade, but all the other girls was just itching to get to her. So that's why Tati started to fight her first in the video that you see. They said Tati was fighting her way before that. You can't see it though. I don't see any recordings. I'm just going by what she said. Yeah, because there isn't a lot of footage. I'm pretty sure a lot of people was recording. So it should be a lot of a lot of footage out with different angles and clear stuff. Because, yeah. Those are all my people there. When I mean that we're all out of the east side of LA, if that makes any sense to you. So I'm older, so all those young girls are like my nieces. But one of my real nieces did hit Krishan twice and grabbed her hair, but they didn't get the fight. This really opened the can of worms because now the Crips didn't do a good job to pack her out. So now in the Bloods want their chance at her.
What I just said. What that girl just said. Just because they have whatever they set is, don't mean nothing. Because if they feel some type of way, what? Not a child. Now, this is alleged. But I said this. I said, the girl said it, and she said if it was us, she would have got packed out.
And she's still talking shit. That's what I'm saying. She keep digging a hole. You're going to have to lay in it. I'm just saying. She said, I warned this girl that day at the car wash because if you look at that live when she was sitting on the ground a couple of days ago, at the end of her live, she looked up at me and she said, thank you. Good looking out. I was there to warn her about all of this, but when I seen that baby bent like a pretzel, dirty and smelly in that stroller with bags on it, I got so mad that I almost cried because she was just in.
Right. So basically, they say they tag team each other, but they were supposed to pack her out because she called, when she was trying to be funny, calling Blueface a king of crab, she called him a crab. And he is affiliated. So that's when they had a conversation with her. The plan was to boo whatever out. She does need to go home. That's what everybody's saying. March done got beat up. There ain't nothing March can do.
20 minutes before that, in the Louis Vuitton store, buying some shoes and a purse, and her son had on pajamas.
Wait a minute. This is my question with her, because a lot of people are saying that her parenting is bad. If you can go buy a Louis Vuitton outfit or shoes, why are you in your car? Why your son is, and this is alleged now, but why your son in pajamas? Why is he not home? Remind you, she has her own place. Why, excuse me, why didn't you just get a hotel? Something ain't right with her. I've been feeling like, I ain't trying to be funny. We seen her go through religious psychosis and her trying to act this and that. I really think something is wrong with Krishan. Whether y'all like it or not, it's just how I feel. It's something, I don't know. Yeah, her priorities are wrong. Her mental thinking is wrong. She crash out every now and then, and something's wrong. Something wrong.
And Marsha's niece was with her, and she had on no shoes.
What?
But she walks. She might have been like 2. She was able to go to the Lakers game because the guy who took her to the parade. That's these Mexicans. They got money out here. They have a auto body shop. It's called something tech, collision tech. They paid for her for promotion, and they invited her to a suite at the basketball game. But according to Krishan, she came on this goddamn incident making it seem as if one of the NBA players invited her out and put her in a goddamn VIP. This girl just be exaggerating, but everything is allegedly.
No, Krishan lied when she said that she slapped the girl's phone down. When she slapped the girl's phone down, the girl slapped her. And then Krishan said on her live, saying that the girl was scared, running to the back of blah, blah, blah. Nah, the girl stepped back 3 steps and started to twist her braids up in a bun. And Krishan was standing there like she didn't want to fight her at first. She was in shock. She didn't know that she got was expecting that hit. And then she seen the other girls coming around her like a U. So she was just getting ready to fight. She didn't know where it was going to come from. I wasn't there to warn her, but I was in a mall, seen her, didn't approach her. left my car at the car wash that's in the parking lot at the mall.
Toxic Tea Lounge.
So I'm sitting there and she's sitting there doing her live. And I'm like, fuck, that's that girl. And then I'm watching her live as she does it. And all these people is dropping her location, saying that they gonna get her. So I approached her and say, hey, you got to be safe out here. Like, you can't be out here all loose like that when they want you. And then she went off on me. She was like, I appreciate it, but God got me. I'm like, God, she's crazy for real. She was like, they're not even going to make it up the street. And Marsha's sister was like, come on, Krishan, let's just go. Let's just go. And Krishan's sister was like, thank you so much. Can I have your phone number? Blah, blah, blah. So I gave her my phone number, whatever. So she was like, nah, she was like, I ain't scared of nothing. I ain't scared of nothing. God got me. God got me. And I was like, listen, God got you. Jesus was killed. So what are you talking about? God got you. He couldn't protect his own son. Like, girl, like you have these babies here. This is the only reason why I'm warning you, because I don't want nothing to happen with these babies here. You out here too loose. You are a lick. You're wearing your jewelry. Mind you, I'm looking at her jewelry up close. Half of it's fake. And when I seen that poor baby in that stroller, he stink. I don't know if you know the smell of like when a person haven't paid, like a dirty kid. He smelled like a dirty kid. His hair was so nappy with lint in it. And he had on these dirty pajamas from Target. She had a lot of bags from Target. That's where they shop. And she had a suitcase. And then when they was like, Marsh's sister was like, let's go, let's go.
Now, this all alleged. Shout out to Toxic Tea Lounge for getting all this tea. Y'all go follow her. But LA, they know they it's small. It's like Atlanta. Okay, you know how everybody in the pool, LA. So when you be around celebrities and all that, you're gonna know. Just like with Kanye, a lot of people say, listen, they saw him, they recorded him, and the moment he walked up, there was a little, ooh, goddamn. Yeah, that's what they were. I didn't say it, they said it. That's allegedly, but that's LA.
So they were walking back to the car. She had a big suitcase with her on rollers, and the little girl walked up to me because I'm not going to let the little girl walk across the hot concrete with no shoes on. So I picked up the little girl and walking her walking her to the car. And she told Marsh's sister, Marsh, get your baby like that. Like, what? And then she was like, I appreciate everything, but what you guys got to understand that I'm highly favored and blah, blah, blah. So as I hand off the baby to the girl, why I look in the car, she has blankets like on the floor in the back seat because the car is like stuffed. And then they spent 15 minutes trying to rearrange the car to fit the stroller in there, her suitcases, the new bags that she had just got from Target. It was like 6 bags. And she took baby Krishan out that stroller top again. He has no car seat, put him in a car. And mind you, this baby is still asleep. Like his eye was like open. I think she gave him NyQuil or something to keep him asleep. And the girl was like, thank you so much. Thank you so much. She was telling me it was her birthday. And then Krishan was crying. Mind you, I'm looking at her. She doesn't look the same. Like she looks like demonic. And she's heavy on the filters. She's a pretty girl, but she looks hard. She's not as soft as her face look on that filter. I swear, this girl is completely retarded. Because if somebody telling you, hey, I'm a reputable out here on these streets, and you could just Google me, I'm telling you, you are not safe. And she was like, okay, whatever. I ain't scared of nothing. Boo, boo, boo.
Like, can we please make it make sense? The only person that I'm concerned for is Junior. And I don't care what nobody say. He's an innocent child. While she's over here calling Crips crabs and calling Bloods bigots and stuff or whatever. She want to keep playing around, right? She want to keep playing around, right? Mm-hmm. So these are her consequences. And I don't think she's humbled yet. Nobody humbled her yet. That's why she could walk away and go live and say, y'all didn't do nothing. Before she got jumped, okay, because that wasn't really a jump. Nobody came. Now, I know people were saying that Krishan got, bruises or something on her lip or something, whatever. I noticed that when she was talking, her mouth seemed like it hurt. I already mentioned that. But I didn't see anything else, okay? I don't know if she has makeup on, filters on. I don't know what type of witchery is going on, but I didn't see it. So I don't know what y'all saw, but I didn't see it. So to me, nobody looked like they had any type of marks or anything.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't really a jump to me, the clips that I seen. And even if she did get jumped, is she exempt from being jumped? Everybody out here be getting jumped. Not everybody. Majority of people be out here getting jumped, fighting people randomly, starting shit with people. Like, this is just the world that we live in. But that's not a random attack. This is just like stuff like piling up. Okay? The Crips already gave the green light to the Criplets to do her dirty. And I don't know if that was what it really was, or, I don't know. But are they done? We don't know. I don't know. But yeah, that's how I feel. And I know some people like, oh, you're gonna say that anyway because you don't like her. Yeah, I don't like her. And what would make me feel any type of different just because she got jumped or slapped? Like, what? I'm supposed to feel sympathy for that? For why? I'm in confusion. Help. What? What? Why would I all of a sudden up and feel sympathy for her now? Why? And why should I? She loves doing the victim stuff. She's going to turn this around and make it a victim thing. They cloud chasing off her. They doing this. They doing that. And oh, this and this and that. But she's still popping her shit online. She's not touched. Nobody do nothing. She go where she want. I didn't go in the car when they was telling me to go. They was telling you to go in the car because of your safety. Instead of trying to be big bad wolf and try to prove a point, your ass should have just got in the car and went home to Junior. Like, was it really that serious to try to prove how tough you are, ma'am? You already had a fight. You already fought multiple people. Like, what more do you want? What you doing over there, huh? Mm-hmm. You want me to talk that shit, don't you? But listen, okay? I believe what the source said, okay? I believe her. Okay? That is somebody that is telling something that they experienced, because that's just how I feel. That's what I felt. I didn't get any fakery from it. The energy just gave, that's what she experienced. And I think that's a good thing, that she was really trying to warn her, let her know, hey, like, I don't know, like, I don't know if you're seeing what people is saying in your live or whatever, because that's basically what she was witnessing these people saying, hey, this is where she at. Yeah. But we know that Krishan don't care.
Let me go to Neek. Neek says something kind of similar, the same, that we're going to get up out of here. Neek at Night even said, yeah, you're playing a dangerous game. And she is. Shout out to Neek at Night.
We're going to be talking about all of the stuff that has pulled up different stuff that has been going on. If you guys have not liked the video yet, make sure you like the video.
You dating? I'm from Baltimore. You dating one of the most viral Crips that's out here right now.
Hold on, let me bring it back. Did I miss the part where she said it, or did he clip it off? Hold on.
I be picking up lingo.
Watch your mouth, Chris. Weeks ago, when she was online and she said this. See, like,
are you okay?
Oh, what you say?
All right, I be picking up lingo.
Watch your mouth, Krishan.
They be calling Crips.
Watch your mouth, Krishan.
Oh my God.
Play that with Blueface. Now with D-Mac.
D-Mac, why are you crying? I don't know nothing about the politics.
I ain't crying.
She thought it was a game. Like, this is why they did what they did.
I ain't crying, but you know.
All right, let me bring it back one more time.
She was online and she said this. See, like,
are you okay?
Oh, what you say?
All right, I be picking up lingo.
Watch your mouth, Krishan.
They be calling Crips.
Watch your mouth, Krishan.
Oh my God.
Play that with Blueface. Now with D-Mac.
D-Mac.
And one more time.
Why are you crying? I don't know nothing about the politics.
All right, let me bring it back one.
Exactly what she said. Because I see people coming in. This is why it's not over. This is why. All right, y'all ready?
One more time.
She was online and she said this.
See, like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, what you say?
All right, I be picking up lingo.
Watch your mouth, Krishan.
They be calling Crips.
Watch your mouth, Krishan.
Oh my God.
Play that with Blueface, not with D-Mac.
D-Mac, why are you crying? I don't know nothing about the politics.
I ain't crying, but you know about us. You know about all the politics. Don't play. Don't
they
play.
Keep saying red nose.
I'm going to run into you again, too, up outside here. I'm going viral. I'm going viral besides this show. Trust and believe me. So I'm going to run into you again. I'm going to question you. I'm like, damn, what's up with all that crap you was talking about? Damn, why you had to press the line on that young nigga? Yeah. You know, one of these days, sooner or later. Don't do that.
Y'all, look, check me out. Instead of coming at me, right, you got to educate me. I'm not from LA.
All right.
So why?
Whether she's from LA or not, she knows saying that is a diss.
Yep.
Anytime she gets into it with Blueface, she has said it before.
Yep.
This wasn't her first time saying that. And she could be from wherever she is in the world, but she has been dating Blueface and she knows that that's a diss. She has said it before and people checked her on the fact that you're not just feuding with Blueface. You can't be dissing a whole hood. She knows this. So when she said it to him, she was trying to be funny. Okay. And then that's what he said. Like, hold up. You could play with Blueface, but don't be playing with me. This isn't something that she didn't know. While she's saying, oh, educate me. You guys could educate me. She knows this already. This is something she already knows. Now, in addition to that, people started to try to put a green light on her. So on November 21st, this girl would write she wrote a post on social media, and this was November 21st. She said, all female Crips and Bloods in LA, y'all need to violate that B. Krishan Rock. She disrespected Crips by calling y'all Eps. She disrespected Bloods by saying she a blue nose to Blueface. Somebody needs to violate her A for disrespect 100, 100, 100. Now, she knows that that's disrespectful, and she knows that before she stepped foot in Compton, there was a lot of people who have been put in green light on if they see her to do something about it. Now, yes, she didn't get beat up. Cool. That's good.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that the situation is going to end from yesterday. The situation from yesterday is only getting started because, and I'll just give a commentary a little bit more after that. So then let's go to Amadi's video where he basically breaks down when Whack 100 put a target on Krishan's back. So she basically kept telling Blueface she wished that he would die. She told Blueface that she has done all kind of stuff, sending threats of death on him. She put out Blueface address. She said, y'all want to know Blueface address, and whether or not Blueface address was online or not. When she got into it with Blueface, she put out his address to intentionally try to get people to go to his location and do something. She has been intentionally putting stuff in the atmosphere to try to get Blueface hurt. Now, since this situation happened, a lot of people have been saying, oh, Blueface, that's still your baby mama at the end of the day. She has been trying to get Blueface lined up from the moment that he put her out since he's been out of jail. So she went online, she put his address out, okay? And she wished death on him. She got with the Blood dude. She was throwing up the B. She has been doing stuff intentionally. Everything that she's doing is her trying to get back at Blueface. But while she's trying to get back at Blueface, she's ingraining herself in stuff that she should not be doing. Now, let me play this video from Amadi the Rooter because he goes through every single thing that she's been doing and how Whack 100 basically tried to put a green light on him. He's trying to put it in the atmosphere for anybody who is around her to press her and all of that. So let me pull this video up. We're going to react to this, and then we're going to go into then how she got into it with that blood dude and tried to get Blueface involved.
Situation to take place by some of the things that he's saying. But before we get into that, let's see how we got here. Now, Chrisean Rock was actually doing a podcast or a YouTube video with a group of people when she referred to the Crips in a derogatory term, and it went viral. Check it out, though.
All right, so and his page is The Ruler Report, so make sure you guys go follow him at The Ruler Report. And on here, he made this video November 30th, 2025. Now, we just watched this, so we're going to skip ahead from that.
I'm questioning. I'm like, damn, what's up with all that crap you was talking about? Damn, why you had to press the line on that young nigga? You know, one of these days, sooner or later.
Some people might have took what D-Mac did as him actually showing her grace, because some people would have crashed out on Chrisean right then and there. They wouldn't have cared if the cameras was rolling or not. And I salute him for handling it the way that he handled it, because it could have went a totally different direction. Although, let's not get it twisted. D-Mac definitely told her that basically he was going to see her in another time, sooner or later, and he was going to question her about what she said during the filming of this video. Now, Chrisean tried to play stupid, talking about she's picking up different lingo, educate her and things like that. But at the end of the day, she knew exactly what she was saying. And he made sure to tell her, play with Blueface. Don't play with me like that. Because we all know that the reason why she's taking this direction, why she's taking this approach, is to basically insult Blueface. But at the same time, she's placed herself in a situation to where every Crip, not just LA, like some people are saying, but all over the country are offended by the term that she used. Now, with that being said, she would take her disrespect as well as her plan with these street politics a step further. Now, according to many sources, including WAC 100, she showed up to a Zeus event with like 20 dudes from BPS, and allegedly they were turned down at the door. But the fact that she tried to show up with these individuals that Blueface actually dissed in the song he did when he first came home leads to another conversation.
It's been a long night. We had to go do that Zeus shit. Chrisean showed up with 20 bloods at the door. But I think tonight was a real reality check for us.
Schoolyards run LA. Okay. We don't approve. We're not getting in.
I got all these police out here. They got white, so we was at the front door. You got them not trying to let a nigga in. Peace, you got extra security, nigga.
Not only would the Bloods say that they denied them entry, but they also said that they had security. They claimed that they had LAPD security on deck. Now, WAC 100 would say that he had 10 people sitting across the street watching the 20-some individuals at the door waiting for the actual signal if anything was to pop off. You know, WAC claims that he has this team of 30 people at this event, and 20 of them in Blueface.
I'm not sharing my money. I'm not sharing my clout. I pull up with different niggas.
Individuals from BPS.
Schoolyard. I was with the schoolyards before. We was living life together, making money, showing up in one place together. Cool. Y'all not used to sharing a platform if I ever split apart with y'all. Now, I'm not sharing my money. I'm not sharing my clout. I pull up with different niggas. Now I'm pulling up with the other side. I didn't know. I didn't set that up. I didn't know I was the Blood, and then the Blood is going to be affiliated with beefing with the different hoods. My nigga don't even got a problem with Blueface.
She keeps saying that she don't know what she's doing while intentionally doing certain things. Chrisean is not that aloof. She knows that those dudes are beefing with Blueface. She knows that. Why else would she show up with 20 of the people that he feuding with, specifically the hood that he already has the beef with? She knows this. She knows it. This is not something that she Oh, I didn't know that those guys was beefing with his hood. I'm with the whole. She knows what she's doing.
You feel me? But it's like Blueface want that issue for some odd reason. It don't got nothing to do with the streets because he's
Krishan, he was locked up. I don't even think he even cared. You the only one that cared because from what my understanding was, you called him that on TV because you knew he was married to somebody else.
Talking about on schoolyard. How you banging your set and your set is saying come to the hood to get BP? Like, you feel me? I see if we came and we was gonna go see a nigga perform, but like, okay, why did I pull up?
To be honest, man, we know why you pulled up. We know why you came with the individuals that you came with. Whack 100 would say something that caught my ear. And this was prior to the Adam and Whack show. Earlier this week, Whack 100 would say that Krishan Rock may eventually be picked up for the unaliving of the guy who was running around saying that he was her baby dad, Ronnie.
Now, pause. I heard a lot of people talk about that. They believe because of how he passed away. They allegedly, I don't know, but they saying that she might have had something to do with that. Allegedly. She got too much shit going on for me.
Look, bro, there's gonna come a day where one of them little niggas gonna get caught and they're gonna use her.
All right, let me fast forward through this part.
Yeah, because
took place. There's other players involved, and the people who she may have paid to do this may get arrested and tell on her. I mean, and keep in mind though, we still talking about an unsolved case. This is an open case. So, like, although he's saying this for hundreds of eyes to no jump.
Don't let that dude in.
Cap.
And then there's another story, and I'm trying to figure out if they're the same story, that Krishan showed up with 20 Bloods trying to get into the club.
So that's how it goes.
But are those the same night?
Same night.
Okay.
Blue, they told me, yo, they want me to do this, that. I said, all right, I'm going to put it together. So, I rallied up the troops. I didn't tell nobody I was coming.
Okay.
So we coming through the back. This is how she capping. We didn't come to the front.
To the baddies thing.
We coming through the back.
Okay.
I'm 2 sprinters and 3 cars deep, right?
Mm.
It's about 30 of us, 20 of us come in, right? The other 10 is there on security detail outside. Now, I know they're there because they're across the street from the front entrance. So probably about 12:15, the security tells us, Krishan tried to get in. She in the front with 20 dudes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now it's black pea stones in the venue. I see them, I know them. They spoke to me, right?
Just on some regular shit, like or they were with somebody, or
no? They was in Natalie Nunn's area.
But it's not a gang oriented thing. It's just like
it's a whole
members
bunch.
here.
My brother Speedy there from Hard Time. So, but we know each other. We might not be dressed apart, but we know each other, right? So they hit this. The text circulates to me and Blue, and Blue hits. Blue say, what you think? I said, call your shot. Blue said, leave them outside in the rain. So they didn't let her in or them.
Right.
They left. That's why I don't know why she keeps saying, I came up there to collect the check. Ain't nobody giving you check at midnight. What you talking about?
Now, here's where it gets tricky. So she's hanging around these individuals that claim to be Bloods. They're supposed to be BPS or whatever, right? Allegedly. And these are some real street individuals. And we know how grimy the streets of LA can be. We've seen like how individuals have gotten taken advantage of, and some ultimately lost their lives playing around with the politics in the streets of Los Angeles. Now, with all of that being said, Whack 100 begins to point out the jewelry that she's wearing and how the things that she's doing and the things that she's saying has not only made her a target for people who may be upset with her disrespect towards the Crips, but also she's a target to the people that she's hanging around because she's making herself vulnerable, walking around these individuals with as he said, $500,000 worth of jewelry, and allegedly telling them and screaming that she's there to pick up $100,000 check.
But she seems like she's kind of like fully embracing the Bloods. Like she thinks she's one of them.
Okay. Yeah, no. That's usually how it happens. I told her she should leave Los Angeles. Go back to Baltimore.
Because of anything in particular? Or?
Yes. Start Baltimore baddies.
The 20 versus 1 clip?
Yes. She dissed the whole Crip cult.
Yes.
And
yes. And her doing that is starting something, because it sounds like that to me too, that they respect each other. They don't deal, but it's respect. So that's what it sounds like to me.
you run around here with $500,000 of jewelry on, and you then dissed one of the biggest movements in LA County. Let's not forget this Crippin', right? Along with Blood and Pablo and Hoover goes across this country. So it ain't just here, but you here in the mecca of it.
Yeah.
There's no way that them people who call themselves living and dying about that, who will rob their own homeboy for a key of cocaine, is gonna let you run around this jungle with $500,000 of jewelry on, and you done dissed everything they stand for. Eventually, something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You got an out-of-town broad then diss something, and she run around here like that. Bro, it's men that can't run around with what she got on being respectful.
That's how
she don't all she can do.
I agree, and I think that's what they're saying. Like they don't need that. They don't need that.
Is do the dumbest thing she did and say, I just got 170,000.
Boom.
Now you got your jury. So now here goes the thing. We squeeze it for the 170. We need a dub for coming out. The homies need this. And then we said, okay, she got 120 of the 170. 211 in progress. You want it back? No, he say he can get it back for 80.
Let's start unpacking some of what we heard.
All right. So basically what Whack 100 did in that video was, number one, this is right after she was running around with the dudes that was the Bloods. He was basically sending them a message that, number one, her jury is real. Number two, he was sending a message to them to basically tell them, hey, her jury is real. This is the value of it. And if she's going to have y'all risking y'all life coming up here to try to have an issue with Blueface, you need to make her pay for protection. That's what he said. Now, a lot of people from out of town, they feel like, you know, Whack 100 is a chatty patty, which Whack 100 does a lot of questionable things. But what he said was just like, you know, when people start sending certain threats and try to act stupid and act like you don't realize what it is, that even though he didn't say, hey,
excuse me, hold on,
line her up, make her pay for protection. If you have grown around people from the streets, number one, you can identify a threat. Number two, you can identify certain subliminals. What he did was tell the people that she was running around with, her jury's worth $500,000. She got you coming up to these establishments for an issue, and don't put your life on the line for $0. She got this amount of money on a check. Make her pay y'all for protection. That's what he said in that clip. Now, again, because people don't like Whack 100, they dismiss what he said, but he was putting it in the air for her to get lined up. Now, fast forward from that, she ends up falling out with the guy 33, or with the guy that she was saying that she was going to get in a relationship. So he went live, he took to his social media, and he showed text messages, and he showed how Krishan was basically, she was basically telling him that Blueface was going to shoot him and all of that. So let me pull this up, because at the day when she fell out with the Bloods, then she ran to, remember when that video went viral and she was like doing this in the street and she was dancing in the street and she was outside and it was a lot of people outside, and then people, you know, people was doing this and they were like, she fell out with the blood dude, and then when she fell out with the blood dude, Blueface had a party. She went to the party and tried to give him roses. Okay? Now, I wasn't there, but according to online reports, that is what happened. She fell out with the blood dude after she had them with her, and then she went to the party that Blueface was having, and she had a stack of roses, and she was trying to give him roses. Okay? After that,
yeah, so listen to yeah, she stood on 10, but what people are saying is she has now started some shit. This wasn't even about standing on 10. She done started some ish. She done started some stuff. Right.
She sent a text message to the blood dude, the 20-year-old gang member, and she told him that she was going to shoot him, and she told him that she was going to get her baby daddy on him. Okay? So let me pull up this stuff if you guys have not been paying attention. Again, y'all could pump up the fact that she didn't lose. That's good. We all know that she can fight. But all of the stuff that
that's true, but she started something that don't need to be started. She called them a slur, knowing that initiate them to fight. I want you to go back a little bit and go watch it, because you'll see what she initiated this, because she was dealing with on the opposite team. Now, remind you what Neek is saying, because she messed with opposite, she claimed that she was dead. So now this has started a fight bigger than what it is. It's more to it.
Trying to put hoods against each other, trying to like do all of this stuff is very dangerous. There are several artists, there are several people who are rappers that came to LA and have lost their life. Now, I don't wish that she loses her life at all. She is a mom. She needs to be here for her child. But there are people that have rappers who have done much less than what she is doing, and they have lost their life. Now, I think that because she's a woman, she gets shown more grace in this type of hood politics or whatever. But I think that if people genuinely...
So if y'all go back, if y'all coming in, go back and rewind it. She now has another hood that's on her, that's saying that they didn't do enough. Now, this has started a lot, because now she's a target, and it's scary. She does, but at the same time, now she's starting something that didn't have to, because she been started this. And that's why they're kind of like, people are saying it's not about winning. It's about you starting something that don't need to be started. Now it's getting dangerous, and she needs to go home. She needs to go home. She out right now. And still talking. And I feel like, I don't know, she need to call her sister and get her flight home.
Care for Krishan, want the best for Krishan. Y'all wouldn't be pumping up this situation like it's an episode of Baddies, and y'all would be telling her, listen, girl, like,
dangerous.
You can fight. You can fight. You can defend yourself. You can. But if you should be moving a lot different, and you should be moving a lot smarter. But after the aftermath of this situation, she said that she's not scared to die. So I think that, because she said that she's not afraid to die, then, that's kind of where we are.
Child, there's something gonna come out about that too. Why she said that? That's sad to think that way. My thing is this: I grew up around the era of the pop, Biggie and Pop, and that's why I was supposed to do the documentary, and then I did this. I'm gonna have to spend some time to do it, because it's a lot in there, and I don't know. There was not visual information about what happened. I grew up around that era. Where some of y'all favorite artists were cool with these people. Y'all be surprised. And I grew up around listening to that music. That was a thing. I grew up around the Biggie era, the Pac era. I was older. I grew up around knowing Ice Cube, just Ice Cube and not NWA, until my cousins told me Eazy-E, Bone Thugs and Harmony around that era. So this is why people are saying slow your butt down, because we have seen some stuff. You can't go to people's hood saying these things. You have to respect them regardless of what you feel. Whoever you mad at, it still got to be respect. You can get mad at him, cuss him out, call him a shitty baby daddy all day. But when you use that slur that they didn't like, that's when you did that to yourself. And you could have left it there. And you know what? They might have would agreed with you and say, yeah, he need to be in that baby life. Yeah, he need to be there. This is bigger than winning. This girl life. They're not playing with her.
Now, so let me pull up this videos right here.
Krishan Rock tried to pull up here tonight. She got ran from the body here.
Really? You're lying. What?
You got to remember, when I'm on deck, it's a different crowd on deck.
Wait. Did she try to pull up with the Bloods again?
No, what they looking for, they called me this morning. So the Bloods I was with her, Zeus, now they looking for her. Because the bitch told them that she gave Blueface dude's mama and baby mama address, which is a lie. Because Blue don't talk to the bitch. But the fact that she got it.
It's not about being trained to go. It's not. This is deeper than that.
Little dude like that, you know, he all on the internet, so now she ain't got that. She really need to get out of LA, bro. She can get the whole Crip card and the one little blood card who was milking her. Now they didn't turn on her. So I guess tonight she pulls up with a bouquet of roses.
Yeah.
Right? I guess she thought she was gonna walk in with him, but Wax Crew is here.
Wait a minute.
It don't work like that.
She was finna give him roses. Nah, Krishan. Come here. Hold the hell on. He dog you out. What are you giving roses for? Okay? Allegedly, you said he don't. Why are you giving him roses, girl? You know what?
All right.
Disappointing.
So as you see, WAC 100 basically stated that after she showed up with the 20 Bloods, then fast forward, she falls out with the blood dude.
What?
She shows up to his event with roses. Okay.
Wow.
Now after that, the blood dude goes live and he talks about it. How can I go on? All right, and this is the night in question. So this is the night where she showed up with the roses. She was dancing in the street, and she was doing this in the street, and she was dancing and all that. This is the same night that WAC 100 is talking about. Now, after this, the blood dude goes live, and he talks about, hold on. He talks about it.
It's being a hypocrite. You can't do shit like that. You can't say, oh, whoopty whoop whoop. You trying to follow the word, right? Then the next day you want to kill a nigga and kill somebody. Listen, that's being a hypocrite. You can't do shit like that. You can't say, oh, whoopty whoop whoop. You trying to follow the word, right? Then the next day you want to kill a nigga and kill somebody. Listen, that's being a...
I'm really bad as fuck right now. So I've been asleep, right? They gotta wake up a bitch talking stupid on BPS. Look, ain't no nigga could play with me on Black Peace Stone Nation. Nigga, I make shit shake on JS, nigga. I don't even know what's wrong with people on Black Peace Stone. I'm not young, nigga. I call Blitz, nigga. On Black Stone, I get your block beat the fuck down on niggas. Hey, I'm hot as fuck. This bitch playing with me on the...
So, okay, this the guy she wasn't with that long ago. The hell? Oh, that's my dog. This the guy she wasn't with that long. Remember when Blueface got out, she dropped him like he was a bad habit. That's him. And I'm like, what the hell? Because I remember her with him and all this. And I'm like, okay, he getting out. She moved on. He finna do his thing. Okay, cool. No, I say, wait, what happened to old boy? We couldn't keep up. That's him. Now, Bino, I don't know if that was now. Listen, now I put a name to the face. I didn't know if Bino was one, so I want to take that back because I wasn't sure. But I know Bino was talking ish, and now I see it wasn't him, it was him. Okay, listen, excuse me, Bino, forgive me, baby, but she'd had so many of y'all, we couldn't keep up, child. We couldn't keep up at all. It was bad. I'm like, damn, who are these niggas? What is going on? Everybody getting a turn on the ride. Everybody saying she stinks. She don't take care of it. I'm like, what's going on? It's too much going on for me. Too much traffic. Too much.
Red homies, nigga. Like I'm not like that, nigga. On the red homies, nigga. Hey, so I really like that. And y'all go ask on my kids, nigga. No fuck smiling, nigga. I'm mad right now. Dead homies, nigga. I don't know why a motherfucker playing like I'm not like that, nigga. On Black Peace Stone Nation, nigga. Try any of the goofy shit you want to try. On Peace Stone, we blowing shit down, nigga. Oh, y'all want to be? Let me show y'all.
No, you ain't got to show us. Yeah, and then got to go.
This bitch.
Okay. She say, B, I'ma pew you in the face. I'm ready to go live and expose my baby day Ray be to your mama ish. She disrespectful.
This bitch gonna say something for my baby daddy. Yeah, okay. I don't even play games with no.
All right. So as you can see, he's talking about Krishan, and he shows a text message that she sent him. She sent him a text message, allegedly, according to him, that he showed on his live. And he said in the text message, it says, bitch, I'ma shoot you in the face. I'm Ray, go live and expose your evil ass. My baby daddy Ray be on the way to your
This bitch gonna text me, blowing me up. I just woke up, nigga. I ain't been up 5 minutes. Red homies, nigga.
Oh Lord.
I've been asleep, nigga. I just woke up. Fuck. Her baby daddy, nigga. On BPS, nigga. Fuck scraps, nigga. On Blackstone, nigga. That's the thing, nigga. I'm from Blackstone. I don't give a fuck about no scrap, nigga. No crab, no none of that. On BPS, my name's CK for a reason. Red homies, nigga. On BPS, and I earn my CK, nigga. JSB, nigga. Been doing this shit since I was 10 years old. Fuck wrong with people, nigga. On Black Peace Stone, nigga. Fuck. JS, nigga. This bitch go play with me with her baby daddy, nigga. Fuck blood, nigga. Red homies, nigga. I'm like that, nigga. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Talk about some stupid shit. On the jet, nigga. Fuck.
Wow. Damn.
Man, I don't even care about that. Y'all talk about the wrong shit. I'm talking about a motherfucker playing with me, nigga. On peace, I don't play no games with no bitch. But, yeah, see, nigga, I'm on one thing.
He was hot about that shit. You mad. You mad. Okay.
Y'all keep saying, this not her. This not her. On BPS, it's her. It's that bitch, nigga, on Black Peace. I don't know who the fuck she think I am. On Jungle, nigga. She be on.
Let's fast forward.
You know, I pray that everybody's just happy and supportive of one another and not
Now, game was before he got out, she tried to make amends with Jayden Alexis, but Jayden Alexis was like, "Nah, it ain't none of that," because Jayden Alexis said she talked about that baby, that little girl. She talked about Journey, and she just don't want her around Journey, and that's just what it is. That it need to be respected because she don't trust. She got too much going on, to be honest.
And tear each other down. I love you, Blueface. No hard feelings. I love you, Carlissa. No hard feelings. I love you, Jaden. No hard feelings.
All right, so she made that video And then the very next day, she started dissing Jaden again. Hold on, let me see if I got it queued up.
Sure did.
Where he not even on my face. What? It's crazy because I ain't trying to tell you who I'm here for. Because who mid? You don't even know who's inviting me. Put me in a VIP. You geeking. But can't see him. Where he at? And so for sure he didn't say that. My t-shirt. It's a white man. Can't see him.
Hold on, wait. No, not that one. It was before that. Hold on, let me see.
I can't speak for the other shorty. Ain't nothing middle, neither side.
All right, so this person basically mashed up how one day she said that Jaden wasn't mid, and then the next day she was dissing Jaden, but I'm trying to find it without this mashup.
I can't speak for the other shorty. Ain't nothing middle, neither side. I can't speak for the other shorty. I love you, Jaden. No hard feelings. You're not mid. I can't speak for the other shorty. I'm saying this from the most sincere, the most genuine way I can say that from. You don't got that one-on-one down, but you know her shoe. Yeah, with the blue eye. Midwinter. I can't speak for the other shorty. Ain't nothing middle, neither side.
All right, so I'm trying to find, but y'all get the gist of it. One day she said, you know, she is I'm not mid, Jaden, you're not mid. I love you, Blueface. I love you. And then the very next day, she's like, I can't say, I'm not mid, but I can't say about the other shorty. And then she has a Dalmatian on her shoe. So everything that she's doing is to try to get Blueface attention. And Blueface is also saying stuff that he's trying to get her attention. And he's trying to get a reaction out of her. Now, when you realize that somebody keeps on doing something to get a reaction out of you, you got to do the opposite. He is purposely mentioning her to get a reaction because every time he does, she gives a reaction. You have to take your power back by ignoring these people that want your attention, can't get on your level. They need to mention you because, you know what I mean? If they don't mention you, they don't get no attention.
Period.
Okay, and not saying for Blueface, because Blueface is he goes viral and he knows how to go viral, but a lot of people, they will mention you because they can't get no motion on their own. They'll try to just keep on poking, yep, trying to get a reaction out of you and everything like that. He does these things because she's going to give him a reaction every single time. And when somebody sees that they can, every time they do some BS, you're going to react, they're going to keep doing it. But let me show you guys her going back and forth with Blueface on Twitter as well. 1 second, hold on. Okay, so it looked like Blueface deleted his tweets. I put a screenshot up of it.
Yeah.
But let me just go from my, wait, y'all can't see it. Sorry, let me bring it down. All right, hold on, let me, from SY, and knowing that, then it on my community wall, I said, which,
right. So that's what she had to say, and what she said was facts because that's what people are looking at. Nobody looking at she won, she did her big one. They just not looking at that. But if you saw when I was playing the content creators, most of it was like, yeah, you need to leave. You need to leave LA, period. You need to go. It's sad to hear that she just want to give it all. She don't care anymore. And I hope she knows she got a mama and family that love her regardless of how she feel. But Krishan has to take some accountability. If she really want to change, stop egging shit on and starting stuff. That's not going to help you. It's not. I do want to thank y'all for coming in watching this. I had to do it because I was on TikTok and I was telling people, this ain't over. How you know? Why not? Did I say no? It's not, because look how they're being looked at. They don't play that. That's not no. That's not no. It's not. And it's sad to watch in real time. Sad to watch in real time how this is. It's not. It's very sad. And we're not gonna say she don't know how to fight. She know how to, but look at the situation. Look. Like, let's be for real. You didn't have to say that. You didn't have to jump into that. You didn't have to start one with somebody else and then start another one because you're in your feelings after a breakup. That's not cool. Every person you have just, like, come on now. I want to thank y'all for watching. I will be live tomorrow. I'm going to find some time to do the documentary. I might do it tomorrow, and we're going to talk about it. It's a lot to entail. There are some things I'm trying to get all my stuff together for it because I do want to do a great breakdown. There are some things that came out, so I'm trying to give everybody a chance. Miss Love, I want you to understand. Yes, she did. She called them. Miss Love, I want you to go and rewind this live, and I want you to watch what she said and did that caused all of this. She did do something. She wasn't innocent. It's not because they don't like her because she's pretty. It's not because they don't like her because of clout with Blueface. This is deeper than what y'all think it is. And I want y'all to go look at that. It's worse. It's worse than that. I just had somebody in here in my comment section that is from that area. And she said it's deeper than what people think it is. And you just can't do stuff that you think you can do and walk around and do. You can't do that. That's just like, you think you can talk about Chicago and go to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Talk trash about Chicago, then go end up in Chicago. Like, it's the same thing. Like, let's be for real. So go rewind it back, Miss Love. Go watch it. You're going to be like, oh, okay. And then you're going to say, you know what? Yeah, she really did. She caused the issue that didn't have to be caused. And it's sad. It really is sad. And nobody wishing bad on her, but people need to start telling her she got to stop. I don't know what else to say. You just can't do that. You're going to get people put in situations that don't have to be in something, because this is serious. This is really serious. But I am going to do the documentary tomorrow. I'm trying to give everybody a chance to say what they got to say. Q responded to Diddy Chef. She said something. I'm just going to do it tomorrow. I'm doing it tomorrow evening. We're going to talk about it because, yeah, I felt like there were some people I believe that should have been in that documentary. And there are two people that I'm still holding accountable that I feel like you told us one thing and you did another. We're going to talk about it because I understand where Kalina was coming from, but I'm still mad at her. Aubrey getting, I'll talk about it tomorrow with her. She pissed me off to the end of no end. I want to thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.
It's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenally. Birds singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and